Good morning, it's Barbara. Oh, it may not even be morning. I don't have my clock is on my phone. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Whew. Well, I worked hard yesterday, got everything organized, and I will be going to the post office this afternoon. So keep your fingers crossed that Megan's package gets to her by December 1st. Please, please. It has gotten to New Zealand in 1 week, so I'm hoping 3 weeks will be enough. But it is what it is because it hasn't been put in the mail yet. I'm also mailing one other package and getting what I need from the post office to eventually send another package. And I will have gotten some of the stuff out of my room. Now, the room is a shambles at the moment, but I am going to continue to work on it or start to work on it. Well, not start because I've really started. But in the process of getting my Advent organized and everything, I have managed, well, never mind. And I'm not going to show you. But yesterday was a good day. I really felt like I got a lot accomplished. I'm pretty happy with the package that I'm sending to Megan. I was a little disappointed in myself, and then I went shopping. I did what needed to be done so that I'm happy with the package, and I hope she enjoys it. And yeah, I'll be glad to have that off to her, and just everybody keep your fingers crossed that it gets there in time. Meanwhile, all is well here. Maisie has a little bit of a boo-boo belly, but we're hoping to get her sorted. She's fine, but she's, throwing up a little bit in the mornings, and we're not sure why. But otherwise we're good. Dennis put Tiger on the top of his cat tower, which has a place for him to sleep, and then a place for him to hide, and a place for him to climb, and a place for him to scratch. And apparently later, that was last night, and apparently this morning he got up there on his own and was looking out the window from there and whatever. So he's starting to explore a little more and maybe feel more comfortable in his space. So that's good. And so all is well here. Aura's doing well. We're settling into a routine that seems to be working for all of us. Dennis attached her TV to her wall yesterday, so he got that chore done. And the next things we need to do are get the bins out of the hallway and make some decisions about our books. That's the next thing. That's the next task we're going to do together. The lady from the cleaning service came yesterday and took notes about the house and what we want to have happen. So I'm hoping that we'll soon be on their schedule and that the house will be clean. Having somebody clean your house is really, quality of life thing. So I am looking forward to that. That's Aura's gift to us. And we're paying for the initial cleaning, which is twice as long and twice as much because it's so dirty. I'm like, this is our dirt. We'll pay for this. So that's a lovely gift. So, I mean, she feels like she wants to contribute to the household, which we understand and really appreciate it. So that's what's going to happen there. So that'll be nice. But we're not on the schedule yet, so I hope we can get on before Thanksgiving. That would be nice. So there you go. That's what happened yesterday. It was a beautiful day. We were out on the deck for a little while yesterday. It's probably might be our last deck day. I mean, it's bright and clear and gorgeous out there today, but it's much cooler. I'm wearing my Paloma, and yeah, it's much cooler. And yeah, So once I get this mailing out, I feel like that's sort of like a demarcation. And then it's just puttering around and figuring out how we're all living together. And so far, it has really gone very, very well. Well, Aura would never complain about a thing. I mean, I don't think she'd ever complain about any little thing, but she seems happy. And she says she's happy, and she's really happy with the food. She hates to cook. And she loves Dennis's food, so it's a little bit like being in heaven for her. And yeah, she has her TV so she can watch her shows whenever she wants. And I put music on the TV downstairs because she's downstairs doing puzzles and stuff. And I'm gonna bring my things downstairs, and so I put music on. She loves music. When Isabel was a baby, Christy organized among the family to do a hanging quilt, and all the grandmothers and aunts who wanted to contributed a panel of that they did for the quilt, a square for the quilt, and Christy put it all together into a wall hanging for Isabel's first birthday. And Aura's square said music and math, the most important things, or most beautiful things, or most something like that. That's music and math. Aura was a math teacher back in the day. And but music, I think, is really her first love. So she yeah. So we are going to work on the dining room so we can bring her piano over here, because she plays the piano. She hasn't had a lot of practice lately. She hasn't been practicing, and now she isn't even living with her piano, but we're going to bring it over here. And, you know, and she's like, well, what are we going to do with it when I die? And I'm like, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. I will give it to the granddaughters. I would love to give the granddaughters piano lessons. And it's a beautiful piano. Her piano tuner tells her it's a wonderful instrument. And so I'm like, you know, the granddaughters can take piano lessons once they have a house that can fit a piano. And I can take piano lessons. That was my plan 2 years ago. Well, 3 years, coming up on 3 years ago now. I mean, going into 2020, my plan was to take tap dance lessons and to learn how to play the piano. Well, the tap dance went out the window between COVID and my knee. And I bought a teach yourself piano book, but it never went very far. But with the piano in the house, because I didn't have a piano, it's hard to learn piano without one. Who knows? Maybe I'll dig up that book and Aura can give me piano lessons. And maybe that'll get her playing the piano more, because she needs to play the piano too. And anyway, she's got to practice, because my plan for Christmas Eve is to have her play Christmas carols and have us all sing Christmas carols together. Yeah, so I got to clear the dining room so we can get the piano. I have 6 weeks. It's not just me, Dennis too. He's got stuff in there. So we got to get cracking, or I'm not going to have Christmas carols for my Christmas Eve celebration. Anyway, enough rambling. I got to go. I got to go put some packages together and go to the post office. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, please, please stay safe. Please. Oh, and today's election day in the United States. Should be interesting. Stay safe and stay safe.